Alright, hello, and welcome. This is an afternoon message I feel guided to pass along, however this comes out. And I made it private, and so I can release it later. That way you guys don't have to stare at me putting letters together. This does feel like a letters message, so feel free to scroll through, or you can just listen along quietly, I suppose. For those who do choose to play the full video, I will try to talk a little bit in between about what I'm sensing or anything like that. This feels like a message split in two different ways, one for masculine, one for feminine. This is a right now, at this time, for the time being. Feels like be aware type data. For whoever needs it. This does not apply to everyone, I hope. It just feels like for whoever needs it. You'll know if you're drawn to it, I guess. All right. So, we're going to go in with the letters. And I'm going to start with, I feel like I should start with the feminine first. And just so we know, it's all about the goddess. I will make it a little bit pink. Okay. Now let's get started. Message for the feminine. What drew me to this reading was the first thing I was sensing. We gotta stop there. Okay, I'm getting run on words that I don't know how to spell. So, ego makes me pull out of that one, to be honest with you. Okay, I really was number 7. 7D. I'm just putting a 0 back there so I have more to add to it. Just for my remote viewing, right? Out of the number 7, we get the Chariot. This can be control, can be aggression, can be travel, can be trust issues, who to trust, what to trust, situations that bring wisdom or lessons, learning, things to learn from chaotic situations. The words I get is patch, briar, up above, and side by side. fork and median. Fellow. I wasn't sure about the spelling. This is where things went a little off for me. Fello is what I was sensing, but sounds like fellow. Then I tried again and I got Othello. I have no idea what the heavy emphasis on O is all about here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the emphasis on the O is all about. I don't get it. But okay, let's see what letters are here for you at this time, feminine. Look, there's the O. Okay. First word that catches my attention is riot and lot. So just to get the letters out here, I'll go with riot first, because this does feel like some warning data. I'm going to put these matchups down here. So if you're new to the channel, I did say I was going to just try to talk where I can in between. My readings come through a whole different, my readings are different. You may see letters, you may see a whole bunch of different things. And when I do letters, messages by the letter, I usually consider a message complete when all the letters work. When there's leftover letters, it's either something so chaotic there's just too many hands in the cookie jar to sense what's coming next, because there's decisions, perhaps even situations beyond one's control. Just could be a couple of things. But usually 95 to 99% of the time, all the letters work. Okay, and it's one of the reasons I'm doing the reading by private first before releasing it, so that I can have a little bit more time to think, not be worried that I'm boring everybody with silence. Okay? So if you are not into staring at this, then, like I said, you can zip on through to see the letters. Move this down a little bit. Need more room. Okay. Hold? Why did that catch my attention? I normally don't do names specifically when I do letters. I normally don't get like names. That feels like a name. Okay. Okay. All right. So this sounds like a little bit of an alert. feels like an alert. Be aware if anyone taps, hits, drivers. Clarify. Let's go. Be very aware. Be very aware, ladies, gentlemen, guides, goddesses. If you are a driver, you drive in busy places, be on the lookout. If anybody taps, hits, accidents, don't get out of your car if you don't know who hit you. Try to get to a safe space. Public place. There is There's someone looking to invoke fear. The someone might be more than one, but their energies looking to invoke fear on a different, unusually twisted level. Okay? This is news, but not enough. And the plan, and that's even the card that comes out, my plan and plot and plan, is to encourage movement, running away. Tell me more about the goal. So the goal has a sponsor. This is someone who may be difficult to spot, as the looks can easily change. But naturally, the eyes are what is visible. Ain't that the time we live in right now? The goal is to get conversations going around the event. This is whoever's doing it is an optical illusion. Hate to say it like this. It's just what I'm seeing in the cards. That's all. I can only say what I'm sensing and seeing. There is an event going on meant to inflict fear in a community. The goal is deletion. Not to end everyone, but to get everyone to leave. So people are being groomed, prepped, encouraged to leave. The desire is to get people to go. Traveling. Okay? So the idea is to create energy, put people on high alert, wondering, will you be the next one? Yeah. Okay. Advice for the goddess. Awareness for the goddess. Listen, if you live someplace where this is resonating to you, if this is resonating to you, it's time to move. Stop playing. If you can't take everyone with you, that's not, everybody's data ain't yours. Stop playing. The universe wants you to make decisions. It's great to be someplace where you know everyone. I don't know how effective that is if you're buried. So I don't know how effective that is if, the help or the assistance or the care is going to not be there. So in the meantime, while you are making life decisions, be very cautious when you are driving. Do not, even if you're late, let's just hold this one down for the next, 2 to 6 weeks. In general, if you are a thoughtless, emotional driver, radio turned up, all in your own world, stop it. The world is a new place now. Be very mindful who you pass. I'm sensing multiple situations because it feels, as I said earlier, sponsored. This is my card of serial energy. So this can be someone on the road doing serialistic things. This can be in multiplicity. Listen, I'm just getting shooter action. I'm getting multiplicity of like the fake car accident. Somebody taps somebody. You think it's okay to pull over on the road and swap insurance information, and that's not the case. So if that happens, get to a safe place. You can put your hand out the window and encourage them to follow you towards a police station. If you don't know where a local one is on your current routes, now's a good time to just have that stuff ready. A lot of your current cell phones, you can talk to them and you can ask your phone your phone command thing to find you or map you out to the closest police station, and that's where you got the person to. Don't pull over in places you don't know. Even if you was hit, as long as the car is still running, get someplace safe. Especially if you live someplace with trees and woods and Lord. Nonetheless, this is ambush data. Now that doesn't mean it's going to happen. It means I want you to keep your eyes out open. Don't cut people off on the road. This can be unexpected, just rage energy. One. That is one of these energies. Okay? In that energy, in the rage energy, I feel like this is 2 people in a car. Someone with a passenger. Okay? The other energy, this other energy, feels singular. I feel like they may travel, but I also feel like this energy may be positioned in a place to do this. But the first, for some, the hint will be the ding of some sort. Can be the bumper, ding the bumper. But the word plot comes out. This can be, I'm reading these as numbers here. So we can have 11, we can have 9. We can have 9, 11. All right, and now if I just take those, okay, we would get ourselves a little 20. And that 20 there might be judgment. Now that's if I'm doing 9 and 11 together. We could have judgment. This can be karma. This can be very aggressive, hateful acts. Okay. This is something that is going to bring paranoia. Okay, so this is something paranoia, victims, people feeling isolated, cornered. It's definitely like, I hear Tupac, all eyes on me. Wow. Okay. Let's see what angel advice we have here. So, goddesses, for some of you, this will not be a situation of divine intervention. This is awareness of the self, you using your own intuitive skills. And you have them. So I get a 5, I get a 6, we get secrets, we get haters. We get haters of the angels, haters of light, impulsive behavior, quick decisions. This can be a masculine energy, most likely. But it's quick decision making, and it does have an effect on my guidances, because divine intervention is in reverse. This is something you're going to have to be on top of on your own here. So it's awareness. It's you making the decisions to not overreact. Taking a better look at, the fact that people might be crazy out here. So now's a good time to know locations, mapping it out. You should just know. What are safety points if you are a single female driving and you do it a lot? And I'm talking to those of you who know you are nutty drivers. I'm talking to those of you who maybe have the music going, or you're all in your own zone, just being careful out there. If you know you drive someplace that is risky to begin with, bad places, bad neighborhoods, bad communities, whatever this is news. If it ain't now, it's coming. It's news. Okay? If this is your date and you need further readings, holler during one of the live free readings I do at night. This feels done, but I'm going to stop there. Got it. All right. Let's move into you, masculines. Give you a little blue right there. All right. Messages, protection. And O comes back for you too. All right. Oh, I pulled it down here. Things are just flying. Okay. I get the energy of impulse. So be careful about being impulsive at this time. And what do we see right off the top? In the middle of everything, I need. Okay, fair enough. Let's, all right. I'm sure no one needs TV. Do you? Maybe we do. I don't know. I see the name Viola. Golly. What's going on with you, masculine? There's everywhere. Okay, let's gonna pull this in. This is interesting. Does someone have a Volvo? Burn car issues? Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Man, that took forever. Okay. Sorry for how long that took. Okay, masculine. This looks pretty simple, which is typical with you guys. I mean, like, y'all shop fast. You love fast. It is what it is. Looks pretty simple meat and potatoes to me. Who needs to get off their bums and get out there in the world and mix it up? Let's see. I feel theme drawn. What's your issue, masculine? This feels like absence of something desired. Celebrity, popularity, fame, more money. In order to get that, you might need to be a little bit more popular. When that's great. What should be the proper theme at this time? For my masculines. Okay. Oh, you need to stop tripping. Fair enough. Old ideas, old data. You cannot take the planet with you on the road to success. So you may have to cut some people away. That is a thing. What just fell out here is love. Okay. Now it's the time to see self and others differently. You should have been working on that. You've gone through okay, this is a time of lessons and a time of sad. Wow, okay. Angel guides, you are in school, don't forget. So at this time, I think the universe would like you to decode from the current stagnation. You're going to have to stop sacrificing so much for the others. I ain't talking about your kids. If that's who I'm talking to, I'm talking about friends. And there are some things about self that have to be sacrificed or put away, like Like, it's hard to climb a mountain and be in love and attentive in love at the same time, right? If a mountain took 10 years to climb, that would make a relationship a little bit awkward, right? So there are thoughts or energy desires that will have to go by the wayside while other goals are being built and established. You have to, at the very least, decide exactly what it is that you want. If you want love, that could require giving up the gooey and emotional stuff. So it is time to decide. Now, going into love, instead of going into the goal of your destiny, your heart, that creates a lot of back and forth for you because the universe keeps trying to get you to realize the value of freedoms and no stress. "100%, it is time to decide which element of self you choose to express at this time. Is it the chaotic self? Is it the peaceful self? Thinking is a thing, right? But you got to choose, because you can't be 1 minute like, I want love, and the next minute I want a career, or I want to be this. It's time to really realize that thing that you want requires a certain amount of attention. That person that you might want, that type of person that you might want, requires a certain type of attention. And I'm not saying you can't have relations and success like that at the same time. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but it's going to be a little bit more work to find somebody who's totally okay with you filling in other voids in life. Because just because let's say you get the love that you want, that doesn't mean this is forgotten. That doesn't mean the goal of success or the desire for business success is forgotten. Excuse the sound of the power drill going on in the background. Even if you get the love you want, you're still going to have this desire to achieve the other goal. And that's going to create issues in a relationship. So perhaps it's time to decide what is of true value. Can love wait a little bit longer? Or maybe you should be trying to find somebody who is going the same path that you're going or already there. Those of you who have this type of goal, VIP, producing success in the public arena, entertainment, whatever that is, that other people see in groups, whatever that is, you have to decide at this time. Do you want to chase love, lust, passion, or, the things that are desired at this time, masculine? That it's a real duality. It's a two-sided card. I mean, on one there could be love, and then on the other could be all this empty space that needs to be filled. Emptiness. Where you going when you coming back? There's other things to think about. And to desire this, to desire being accessible and enjoyable and love to be admired by many, oftentimes is going to require the sacrifice of one. And that's you, masculine, so you need to decide what's more important at this time. You can love someone after you're well and successful, and when this isn't the goal anymore. Or you can find someone who can be strong, never grow jealous, never get annoyed at your absence or your lack of focus. You could spend your time looking for that person. Make sure you replicate them, because it's a whole industry in Hollywood looking for those, looking for that person. So make sure you replicate them. We get the divine vision here. So this is that time when it's masculine, where you really, in order to really get to your goal, you can't mess with any people's emotions along the way. Don't. It's such a waste of time. It's such a bad attachment to energy that can come back in a million ways you haven't thought of. Okay? And why haven't you thought of those ways? Because you got a goal over here, right? And so what you got your goal, it's very easy to be attractive or attracted to people with a certain programming. Now, in order for that programming to maintain its stability, it needs a certain type of interaction from you that you may not be able to give while you are achieving other goals. So be very mindful about feelings of others. I know it takes a few minutes to consider that other people might want more from you. It takes a few minutes to consider that other people have feelings, masculine. It takes a few minutes to remember, oh, wait a minute, some people are also crazy. Hello. And on a goal like this, if with a dream goal like this, you can bet your sweet bottom that you're going to encounter some clingathons. You have plenty of time for that, okay? I promise you. After you achieve your big master goal, right here, right? Once you get here, everything will fall into place. If you pick up a love or a passion or something serious right now, and you know you ain't ready. I ain't talking to those of you who are walking down the aisle right now. I'm not talking about y'all. Maybe I am. I don't know. If you know that the love of many is the goal, be very mindful of how you treat the one who wants to love you one-on-one. Because everybody here wants to love you one-on-one too. They do. They will. Don't worry about it. Let's work on accomplishing the goals, the big goals. Wow. And there's the 7. And that's in reverse. Okay. So while you can spend time learning from bad things and all that stuff, you have goals. They're over here. Let's deal with those. Right? Understand that you in relationships may not be coming across to someone as being trustworthy and control of self. You may be acting like you have so many options and you can do what you want. When you want, you can come and go. Life's an open door. This could be also restricting travel, saying you're going to go somewhere with someone, meet someone, be with someone, and you don't. You're not ready for anything deeper or more extensive than the main goal. And masculine, this may mean pulling back on exchanging energy with those who may be love-minded. This may be learning to have conversations with people so that nobody can ever say, you didn't tell me. For some of you, this means having to stop what you're doing, right? Stop what you're doing. Focus on your success. Because putting other people's energies into your energy stalls out your time. Makes things take longer, okay? You technically get the energy that you could have gotten to this goal by now had you not picked up the reckless energies along the way. Had you not developed or picked up karma from harming, hurting, lying, not being trustworthy, getting involved with people you knew it wasn't going nowhere, like those extra attempts to look for love, find it, and dump it. All of that stuff costs time. That was time. Now, I'm not even talking about nobody's feelings. I'm just talking about the time and energy that goes into that temporary thing. This, how much time goes into the untrustworthy thing when you how much of that time could have been put over here to the main goal? Think about all the wasted relationships you've had. And if you could put those into hours, let's say you had, let's just say it was a short-lived thing and it was 500 hours of time spent getting to know them, doing it, spending time, spending money, energy, all the things that people do when they are in the representative stage. And then once you guys got to the real, things fell apart. What if you could put that into hours? And you could apply those hours to getting closer to your dreams, goals, plans, future. What if you could apply that to the futuristics? Where would you be right now? Message. Now, this doesn't mean ignore people. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself on a physical or a friendly level, but it does mean having to be trustworthy, expecting trust, even if it hurts people's feelings. Being clear with people at the beginning. This is what it is. I'd still like to be with you, see you, but I have goals, and I don't want that to be thrown off. Because what you don't want is more people with bad energy for you. Okay? That's going to come back. So the universe is reminding you one more time to make better decisions. Next message I get out of this is somebody does need to get out. You need to go out. You need to mix into the scene. And not the scene of people you know, other scenes. So what I just saw is someone going out to a place. Looks like a restaurant or a bar-ish. Take a book, read by yourself, or going in there and, looking busy, or having a drink maybe. I don't know, there's sports bars. Maybe that's what I sense. Watching TV, meeting people, even if it's just chatting with the person at the bar. And stop treating it like it's a dirty thing. Some of you are having trouble with this, but you don't have trouble meeting randos at the club. Some of you have trouble mixing in for business, but you're totally okay with meeting. You know where I was going with that. I am skipping over that data. Any advice here? Wisdoms? Grow up. Make a choice. It's logical. There is old data that has to be unlearned. Something that was easier for you. Now things have changed. Because you have to choose the self. And you have to choose the different options. There might have been something that gave you access to others that was easier. An easier way to do it in the past. Well, now you have to make different choices. Especially if that is something you want success on a public level. So you have tools you've forgotten. There is something, a gift in you already that is mysterious to others. Ooh, nice. You listen, you have the tools to get to where you're trying to get to. It's your self-esteem. You need to knock that off today. Okay? Your self-esteem doesn't come through love of others. Love from others. It comes from the self. It comes from inside outward. Right? And then other people are like, oh my God, that person's cool. That person's awesome. So you need to work on the self-esteem. It is not tied to the energy of others. It is to be admired by others. It is to be enjoyed. It is to be sensed, seen, felt, sold, bought. It is of influence. And you have to turn that right side up. It is there. These are tools you have forgotten. So I'm going to need you to knock it the fuck off, okay? Say goodbye to that energy. And subtract all energies that have contributed to this. Now's the time to really think about that. Got a pencil and paper? Write down all the names of people that you regularly hang out with, talk to. Environments you're in. Write the pros and the cons. What's good about that person? What's good about the environment? What's good about this job? What's good about those people? What's bad about them? And then, do your own scientific analysis. These people are bad. Oh my God, the cons list is way longer. And don't overthink. Write the first things that come to your mind. You're the only one who's going to see the list, so no shock value. But you definitely want to, you might have to put some energies down. Just back away. It doesn't mean you got to tell people you ain't going to fuck with them no more. If you're done, you should. But whatever. I'm focused on this over here. So you need to, oh, I hear outcast. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. How will you make it if you never even try? Wow. Yeah, there's old energy. Hating of self, unsure of self. Listen, it starts with small steps. Go out, spend a little time, even if it's with yourself, look busy. Take a book, be seen out. Eventually, you go 3 or 4 times. Somebody will say, hey, I saw you here a week ago. Now you got a friend you're chatting with. And remember to let people talk more than you. Ask them questions that keep them talking. Talk about yourself very little. Ask about them a lot. If that's not something you're used to, well, that's the problem. That's the problem. Fix it. Message. All right, you guys. If you catch this, if you caught it, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was of use. Masculine and feminines. Lord, I hope all is well with each and every one of you. I feel, what's coming? Masculine or feminine? What's coming your way? Offers. Who's this for? Masculine, you have turned down an offer. Be careful, be aware of turning down an offer. It's an offer that isn't like a whole, do you want to come over or do you want to hang out or do you want some free gas in your car? I don't know. It's like a subtle hint. Someone's making an offer and you are cold rejecting. This is coming soon. You don't like the energy. You've already you've seen loss dealing with the person who's coming in with this offer. I also see a masculine and feminine energy holding back from each other. One is unhappy about the loss. The other is just moving towards the future. I hear Whitney Houston, how will I know if he really loves me? I try to phone, but I'm too shy. Oh, Lord. Get off the crush bus. Okay. This just felt like extra messaging. So you guys have a message coming in. Be alert. Be on the lookout. This may be about work that you're not getting. Don't worry. It's for the best. It doesn't feel like it. It is for your protection. There's something about that job you don't see. It was going to be all kind of crazy work. Might be a lot of mouthy, unhappy ass birds. Unhappy ass birds taking a poop all over the place. You didn't see it. It was hidden from you. So keep looking. Do not stop looking. The next find you're going to get, it's going to take a little bit of work on your part. It's going to take a little work on your part, and there's going to be a little bit more waiting. Make sure your face looks good. If this is somebody going out for a new job, do not let the look of exhaustion exist on your face. Okay? Don't talk about it. Don't bring it up. I get something about talking yourself out of a situation unaware. You didn't know the things you were saying gets you instantly cut out or rejected. So be careful of your expression in front of people who may be able to do business with you at this time. Also, be careful of false promises. I can do the work on time, but then maybe not. Be aware of that. Anything else? Balance. Balance. Be aware of someone wanting you to help them. Could be money. Somebody wants your generosity, right? But it comes either you're putting strings on it or they are. Whatever the case is, somebody know you got it. They would like you to give it to them. They ain't paying you back though. They ain't paying shit back. You already know that. Ugh. Make the offer if you want to. It'll be a stick up your own backside is what I can see here. So be mindful of greedy and thirsty ones coming your way, looking for financial assistance. You might want to pretend like you are whole the way asleep. They are coming to your house for this. Ooh wee. You can support them, can't you? Oh my God. This might be for feminine and masculine. Lord, be aware. Someone is coming. And I don't care what they say, they ain't paying you back. The plan is to not pay you back. Oof. This is okay. Guides, goddesses, I don't know if you flaunting your money or if you just look like money or you really do have it. One of the two. Somebody is really coming in. You may have turned that person down for a home loan is what I heard. New home loan, whatever. Hope it's not that crazy. Maybe it's just something they need in the home, lights or something. I don't know. You turned this person down once before. They walked away very angry about that shit. They might have even said something bad about it to others. You will feel the need to protect yourself. Okay? You'll protect yourself. You'll be over that data. You're not motivated to really revisit that. Ugh. So try to be nice about it. When you say no, if you know who I'm talking about and this resonates with you, whoever that person is, you can use your little spidey senses right there. Use your psychic powers when they call and they start talking about life. Make sure you tell them you broke too. Ooh, I would just tell them your phone about to get shut off and see if they offer to help you. See if they offer to help you with some money first. They'll probably go, shit. Oh, for real? Your stuff about to get cut off? I was about to call you. See if I could get 20 off of you. Guys and goddesses, if that's what you're going through, I am sorry. Okay? I am so sorry. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. 100%. Make sure you use your grace when you are rejecting and out there, and use your grace when you are conversating with those who don't know you. And ladies, from the beginning of the reading, oh my God, be careful. If you know you're driving someplace that's scary, dangerous, rough, tough, and dangerous, be very mindful at this time. I do get the sense that I may be coming back around to that data later in another reading, so we shall see. As usual, if you're just seeing this and you don't know this channel, thank you for sticking around. If you watch this far, I usually do live readings in the evenings, late evenings. So if you like a free reading, well, make sure you set those notifications so you know when I'm live and you don't miss a thing. I hope this message was helpful to whoever friggin' needed it. Okay? Seriously. I'll see you guys later. And remember, no matter what the medication bottle says, you are well. Bye.